Welcome to Play It Again. I'm Jordan.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Drew.
Drew, welcome to the channel. This is the first video going up.
Awesome.
We're excited to have you. Drew's like the veteran expert at this game, I think. Because today we're playing Old King's Crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew, how many times have you played Old King's Crown, would you say?
I've played probably each faction twice.
Okay.
Maybe a dozen times total.
Okay, cool. Well, it's my first time playing with the Wild Kingdom expansion.
Same here.
Cool.
Yep.
Which now has a new name, I think, in the Kickstarter that launches tomorrow, the Wandering Kingdom expansion, I believe it's called. But we're just playing with one of the modules. We are going to be playing with our legendary creatures. So we're each getting one new card that we can unlock repeatedly throughout the game. And, most excitingly, a new meeple, a new cool piece of wood. So we're excited to be playing with these. And I guess I'll give a brief overview of how they work because you haven't seen them on the channel before. And then we can start with the game. So effectively what these do is they act like another herald. You have them from the start of the game, and during the herald step you'll place them out there. And they're like a herald in every way, except if you lose the battle where this piece is, you get to bring from your supply to your hand your legendary creature card, which is a 13 value, and I believe these are all the same from faction to faction. And they also say that if you win a clash in a region where this card and your legendary creature herald is, before gaining any other rewards, get a point and a lore. And then in winter, it says if this card is not in your hand, the supply, or burned, move it to the supply. So basically, if it sits out here on the board, it'll go back to your supply, and to reclaim it again, you'll have to, again, lose the clash where your legendary creature is placed on the board. I think those are all the rules, though. It's a relatively simple little module. I'm excited to see how it works.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, I'm playing Nobility today. Steven?
Oh, I am playing the Uprising.
And I'm the clans.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. We have our starting kingdom card flop here. We have the Old King's Shield, which reads, choose one of your active cards in the current clash. It gains a shield until the end of the clash, then discard this card. The Old King's Helm, whenever one of your cards is eliminated, you may move it to your hand. The Prototype Simulacrum, once per round you may activate an opponent's kingdom's favor during its activation step. If the chosen opponent currently has lore, do not rotate it, or currently has the favor, excuse me, do not rotate it. And finally, the Mustering Banner. Move up to 2 of your supporters from the map and or the lost pile to your player board. Cool, so we'll be starting off with an auction of those cards, but I'm gonna draw my starting hand here. These are interesting.
Yeah, I was like thinking for a second, oh, isn't the helm just purely better than the shield because it's infinite? But I guess the shield is better for the current clash because you keep it alive for that one clash.
Right, exactly.
But the helm is sort of better long term.
But it seems like the old king had a lot of defensive tech.
He also has a spear.
That's true, he does have a spear.
He was not a pacifist.
Okay, what are we going to be doing here?
Ironically, I don't think he has a crown. At least that's a kingdom card.
That is ironic.
Go for that.
Okay, let's see what everyone's bid here. 6, 6, and 9. So Drew's going to be first, then me. Oh, sorry, turn order is not visible here, but I'm first in turn orders, and then Steven's going to go last here. So Drew, which card would you like?
I would like the helm, please.
Okay, so you're taking the Old King's Helm. Seems like a good one. With you having taken the helm, I think I will go ahead and take the shield.
All right. So, do I want to use your abilities or I will take I'll take the simulacrum.
The simulacrum prototype?
Yep.
You
Yep.
got it. Cool. Well, that's our starting auction. We're off and running to the races here. Shall we move along? Oh, I guess we should actually look at the cards for next time while we're here. So we've got, this one's going to go away. into the lost pile. And we've got 4 new ones. The Poisoner's Ball, the Innkeeper, ooh, the Innkeeper, the Beacon, and the Emboldened Brigands. We'll probably read those through as we come back, but if you guys want to take a look, choose a region, look at all face down cards. That's kind of like your ability, Stephen, the Innkeeper. Very uprising forward.
Yeah.
Most or tied for the lowest lore cost. Yeah, the Beacon's good later in the game, I feel like. Anyway, very cool. All right, so we're moving along to placing our heralds. And is it, we should say for sure, is it that we put, whoever's first puts out both of theirs at one time, or do we go around twice?
I don't know. I think so.
You think which?
I would guess you put out both.
Yeah.
Let's confirm. All right, so we're going to go straight into placing heralds here. And I got to put out both of mine at the same time, which is kind of a pain. I'm not that excited to be doing that.
And you're not allowed to put them in the same location.
They can never be in the same location.
But they can be in the same row?
Yeah, I think so. I just think they can't be in the same location. So how do I go about this? I guess what I'll do is I will go here and I will go here. I'm done. On to you, Stephen.
All right. So I will go here, my legendary train,
Oh.
and I will go here with my herald.
Okay. Interesting.
I am in my herald wilderness. And
Your herald almost looks like a legendary creature.
yeah, it's like a little hawk or something.
Yeah.
And this one. So in order for this to lose, does it have to be with other pieces, or no? It's just I have to lose in
The region.
the region.
Let's double check that.
Okay, so in that case, yes, I will go to the battlefield with my legend.
Right. So to clarify, if this piece loses this clash in this region, Drew gets the effect of taking the card back. It's not that he has to be in the location that was resolved by the winner. Okay, very cool. It seems like at least one of us is going to get our I was going to say at least 2, but at least one of us is going to get our legendary creature.
We could all get our legendary creature cards.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you win here,
I win there, and I lose up there?
You lose here. Right. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, let's move right along to the placing cards step. Okay, welcome back to the strategy phase. I'm excited to be playing the nobility here today, and I'll just give you a starting look at my hand here. I have kind of an okay assortment of cards. Obviously, I have my heir. I already spent my 6 down here, and so I've got, 2 of my 5s and a 7 and a 3. This one I'm going to keep to deploy later, so I'm definitely not going to play that right now. I'm going to save that for autumn. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 5 down here in the lowlands, hoping that I can flank it up. I'm guessing a lot of us are going to do that. We'll see. And then I'm going to play my 7 and my 10 over here. I do have some security with my Old King's Shield, so I'm not as worried about dying right now. I kind of want to put my 10 here and my 7 here. My thinking is this I can govern with and I won't feel as bad, assuming that this goes first for whatever reason, although it is less likely to win. I guess Drew's probably going to invest pretty heavily here, so maybe the better thing to do is to do this. Yeah, I think that's fine. And if I lose down here, that'll be a little unfortunate, but that'll be just okay. I can also yeah, I think this makes sense. We'll sort of see what happens. I'm going to put, a supporter or 2 in each of these places. And then I'm going to, in the autumn phase, I'm going to deploy this. And this one I'll probably just travel with to get some lore, get it out of my deck. Cool.
All right, so I feel pretty good about my placements on the board here. Basically, my plan is to loot here, get my legendary creature card, and then I want to win here, and hopefully Jordan wins this one, so he has a point, and then I'll be able to steal it from him with my Herald, and this counts as a Herald. So, because I want to lose up here, do that, and then I want to win here. So basically, my options are either 10 or 0. Um, the one advantage of the 0 is if someone puts an assassin here, I don't lose my 10. So I think I'll do the 0. And then also that will let me retreat with my Herald, if that matters. And then down here, I think I will put my 9. I don't care that much if I win it, but I mean, the other option is 7, and I'd rather use this to journey with. So this seems good to me, and hopefully I win that middle row. Maybe I'll put one supporter here as well, just to make sure.
All right, so here for the clans, this is our opening hand. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna flank. Oh, that's interesting. So I might want to hold on to my deploy card. So I'll probably put my 7. I'm torn, honestly. I think I'm a little worried in the top for being targeted by Deadly. Although I do have my Old King's Helm. Whenever one of my cards is eliminated, I'm going to move it to my hand. But I would really like to win Wilderness. So, what am I thinking? I think we do put the 4 with the invuln up there just in case. We will do a 7 in the Necropolis. Oops. And I think I will put my, you know what, I'll put the 7 here and I'll put my leader at the bottom. The idea is that I can flank one of these 2 cards into this region to be higher than 10, which is the highest card that people have available to them, if I need to. And if there's Assassin there, I have my follower. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
All right, here we go. We're proceeding with round 1, year 1 of our game, and we're starting with the spring action step, and I have to go first in spring. Got a few things I could do. I think I'm going to put out some supporters. It sucks going first. I don't like going first very much.
Shouldn't have been randomly selected then.
That's right. I should not have randomly been selected to go first. I think it's too soon to use my School of the Stones spring effect, but I think I can maybe commit somewhat heavily with these and see how that goes. I think that's what I'm going to go for.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, why don't we show everyone what I've done? So I've put 2 supporters over here and 2 more right here. I think that's all I'm going to do this spring.
Wow. So I am next. I have a lot of potential spring actions.
You sure do, yeah. Uprising is a very spring-focused faction, it seems like.
But I don't think I'm going to use any of these. I am going to... I will put 2 of these here.
Okay.
Cool. For me, I'm going to put 2 supporters in the Wilderness.
Man, I really hate that I went first. I don't think I accomplished anything.
Do I have any other spraying? I think that's it.
Okay. So we go along to placing clash markers, and Drew, it's your honor here. What are you thinking?
Yeah, so... Let's do that second.
Oh, interesting.
I need to remind myself. Do that first, and that
Oh, you're flanking out of the battlefield?
last.
Wow. Oh, just so that you lose on purpose. That's so smart. Okay, well, here we go.
Oh my god.
What?
I just realized that I was assuming that it goes like this. I forgot how the game works.
All right. Well, let's resolve this one first. Okay, so it's summer action steps. I'm not going to take any summer actions. Steven, would you like to do an ambush or retreat?
Yeah, I really wanted to win this one after you had a point for me to steal, Jordan.
Well, I'm sorry about that. Now you can win it before I have a point for you to steal.
Yeah. Drew, why are you helping Jordan out like that?
Okay.
So I guess, yeah, I think I might as well still win it. So I ambush in the Secret Society, and I'm a 12.
Okay. All right, Drew, any summer actions here?
Yep, I'm gonna use one of my sea lanes. So this is a 3-time per game ability. I can choose one of my active cup cards. I don't remember the name. In the current region, it gains flank for the rest of the round. And I'm gonna flank it up.
Okay.
Boy, I do not like how this is going. Okay, so Steven, you win.
No, I feel like this worked out great for you because you don't lose any points and you get your legendary card.
Well, I shouldn't have wasted these two probably. But that's okay, it's not that bad. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I will gain a point and the Kingdom's Favor.
There's a point for you. I guess now is the time when I take my 13 into my hand.
Yeah.
The timing is kind of interesting because you could take it into your hand and then you could ambush it in the next clash.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you got yours as well, Drew.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, up to here.
Yep, let's do it. Steven, what do you got?
Flip yours up,
Oh,
Steven.
yeah, sorry. I
Played a 3. Okay, I am first here. I don't believe I'm going to be doing anything this summer.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, let's...
Okay, so I think I got 13, you're 12. So
I believe that's correct.
I
So you
will-
got your 7 up here, plus that 4.
So I will not do anything as well. And I will just win the clash. So I'll resolve Wilderness. So that's going to be a point. And I'm going to journey with... journey with this 4. So that is going to get set to the lost pile.
Cool. And I'll get my 13, my legendary engine.
Can I get a point and a lore, please? There we go.
Okay, and on to the third clash down here.
Oh, yes! All right. This is great.
Uh-oh.
That was an interesting reaction.
Get rid of that.
All right, well, I'm going to do nothing here, I believe.
Okay. So I'm going to use the Prototype Simulacrum to activate Prophet of the Waves. Move your Herald to a location in the current region. Move up to 2 supporters from other regions to the current region. Unless Drew has any shenanigans, I'm going to beat him 11-10. So I should decide. I guess I don't have a discard pile right now, so I should probably go to the shrine.
Very nice. Oh, by the way, I need an extra point influence from my Herald. I forgot
Yeah.
the basic rules of the game. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Does that card get discarded?
No.
No?
Oh, well.
Yep. Yeah, I went third. You guys could have had it.
Yeah, I think I should have taken that. That would have been really good for me.
Okay. Let's do nothing.
Yes. All right. So I get 2 more points for winning with my Herald, and then I can move up to 3 cards that are active and or in my hand to the bottom of my deck. So I will move these 3. Jordan, can I get 2 more points?
Why not?
Sweet.
Okay, that moves us right along to Autumn. I'm first in Autumn. I will rally my heir to my hand. I'll journey with this 3 for a single lore. I will deploy my cannon bow up here. And I think that is all I will do. Do I want to govern? I guess I should actually govern. No, I'm going to govern. So I will govern with my heir, which is really a bummer. But that's okay. So my heir is going to govern, and he's going to govern into the Council of Oaths, where I will have 2 hammers, and so I can pick up 2 of my supporters off of the board and place them back on my board. So I'm back to 3. And that's
you got the second one because you had the most.
because I have the most.
Okay. See, it's nice to go first.
Yeah, it's great going first. Cool. Steven?
I am going to do something with the deadlifter. The question is, am I journeying or governing? I think he's got the map, which means he'll go to the bottom of the deck. I think I'll journey for 1 lore.
Map means discard pile, not bottom of deck.
Oh, but it would go to lost. If
We'll go to lost
okay.
if not, right?
Cool. Sure, that's fine. He will go to the discard pile and get a lore.
Okay. So you get a lore.
Okay.
My other card is my 13, so I can't do anything with it.
Yeah, it's interesting with the 13.
Oh, sorry. This is also where we rally.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I definitely rally. And I guess I could govern with my 10, but only a fool would do that, right?
That's right. Who would do that?
So, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna rally my heir as well. I will journey with this 1. So that's out. And take the lore. That's what I want to get. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually spend these right away to get New Haven's Harbor. So that has a spring action that moves 2 supporters from the lost pile to a region.
I'm always hearing about New Haven style pizza.
Pizza sounds good.
Then I'm also going to deploy up top.
Up top?
Yeah, could you man? Right. And that will be it for me.
Okay, so we travel along to winter here. I'm going to discard these 2 cards. Choose losing 1. We'll advance the year marker 1 step, and then we'll move along to year number 2 here. I guess actually we have to clear the stuff off as well.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep mine nearby because I'm pulling them back.
Fair enough. And these are going to leave the board as well, along with your train. Okay, and then these coins come off. Oh, sorry. Nice. Okay, so we'll draw up some fresh hands and enter year 2. I already feel like I'm too close to attritioning. I've lost 2 cards. It's too many. Too many.
I feel like I got
And I gained 1 with my 13. It's like, in theory, attrition should be way
I got
less
a
of
full
concern.
value shrine, so I got all kinds of time.
Full value shrine?
Yeah, I moved 3
yeah.
active cards
Yeah,
because I
that's-
had ambushed.
Right, that's nice.
All right. So our order changes.
Our
now.
order does change, so the turn order is going to change. I am in last with 0 points. I think Steven is in first with 3, and Drew, you have 2. So that's going to be the new order. And we're going to move along to the kingdom card auction. So these are the kingdom cards. We've got Emboldened Brigands. When you attempt to steal a kingdom card, add +3 strength to your bidding card. Whenever a kingdom card is stolen, gain a point. If an opponent steals this card, they gain the point instead. Beacon, discard your bidding card, acquire the card with the lowest or tied for lowest lore cost on your side of power, and then discard this. Innkeepers, choose a region, look at all face-down cards in that region. You may choose 2 of your face-down cards next to any regions to swap. And finally, Poisoner's Ball, discard your bidding card, place this card on a region. Treat any printed information on opponent's cards in this region as blank, except for their strength and archetype, and then in winter, discard this card. So it's a one-time blanker. Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the one that helps you steal, what was the benefit you get for?
You get a point every time anything is stolen.
Okay.
Not even any time.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It seems cool to me. Wondering if I want to go for the beacon. I feel like the beacon's probably pretty good, but I don't know who's going to get it.
Did get a 5 lore beacon in the last game that I played.
Did you really?
It's pretty sweet.
That's crazy, man.
It's a pretty cool feeling. But
all right, here we go.
all right.
So I will win here. It's kind of a tough choice about which of these to take. The Kingdom card stealing thing isn't bad. I also could take Steven's card, which I think is a pretty good one for using Drew's ability. Seems pretty sweet. Torn. No, let's go Beacon. Just jumpstart the engine here. So I'll discard my bidding card, and I will acquire a cost 2 card here, and I'm going to acquire my 11. Done.
Cool. I think I will steal Steven's card.
Aww.
It proved very useful in the last round, and I'm jealous.
But you're not going to be able to use it on you.
That's fair. I don't need to.
You can use it on me. For me, it's just a point, so
Yeah.
it's a pretty good use.
Yeah.
So you got 2 choices left here, Steven. You got 3 choices.
3 choices.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Poisoner's Ball, Innkeeper, and the Brigand.
So the third one, treat, discard your bidding card, place in a region, treat any printed information on opponent's card in this region as blank, but only one time. I'm going to do Emboldened Brigands.
Emboldened Brigands.
Now, if someone steals this from me, do you think I'll get the point?
No, it says specifically that if an opponent steals it from you, they gain the point.
Oh, I don't know. Stealing that with a low value card seems like asking for it.
So you don't want that one?
Maybe not.
Remember, you can always pick up the card that you played to bid if you don't like
I
the
feel like I should be getting something.
Nah.
I'll just get the Poisoner's Ball.
Poisoner's Ball? All right, so you're going to discard your bidding card. While Steven decides where that's going to go, these 2 cards, or one of these cards, excuse me, is going to be discarded. We have the Emboldened Brigands still around, and we're going to add to it the Adventuring Party, the Splendid Guard, and the Grand Tourney. Man, the Grand Tourney is such a silly card. Cool. Love it. So Steven decided to go in the middle here. Excellent choice, Steven. And we're moving right along to the Place Herald step. Steven, put both of your heralds on the board.
All right. So now I could potentially want to win. So, and I am going to do that. And I'll do that, and
So that's your train.
yeah. I guess this one.
Okay.
Topless.
Beautiful. Drew.
Okay.
The battlefield is interesting. Because you're like, whoever goes there is going to want to go to the harvest field, so you're less likely to have a point stolen, is what that reads to me. But I guess we'll figure out what happens. But like, what if your 13 is down here in like an already resolved clash, and then you lose this? Do you get it from here? It's only from your supply, I think, right?
I would think so.
I think it's half
we'll
your supply.
double check.
We'll double check, yeah. Cool.
Okay. I will use my Herald in the Wilderness.
Yeah, these legendary creatures add like extra stress in a way. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're more vulnerable in different
You're going to
places.
lose more points.
Yeah.
Points are going to be changing hands a lot.
Okay, I'll put this in the shrine.
It's very interesting. That's very interesting. I like shuffling my discard pile. Okay, so we're going to start by placing our cards down. Steven's going to go first. We'll be right back with that.
All right, so this is my hand. I think the strongest cards are kind of these three. This one, because it helps me rally and is really good at governing and journeying. And then, of course, the 10's always solid and 13 is solid. Ideally, I want to use the 13 to win where I've got my legendary train, because I get an extra point and an extra lore. So here's what's really interesting. If I use this rally ability, I can rally the engine, because this says rally 2. I can rally the engine, get it back to my hand, and use it again next turn. So I'm kind of thinking that, because I'm not going to win this, there's this like major ship battle there. And then the question is down here, do I want to use my 10 or do I want to use my assassin? I mean, really I want to use both. But I don't think I have a good way to, I don't have a great way to ambush in extra. I think, so the disadvantage of the 10 is what if someone else does an assassin? If that's the case, but I can, if they do an assassin, I can use my spy network, allows me to look at all face down cards, and then I can swap one of my face down cards with a card from my hand. So if they're doing an assassin, I can swap to this. And if they have good cards I want to assassinate, I can swap to this. So I think that's the plan there. And hopefully it works.
All right, so here's what I'm working with this round. Last round went pretty well. I'm really happy to have the prototype simulacrum. Mostly for Jordan's Regal Guard ability. It's going to either get me a point or probably more importantly, it's going to get my crown invulnerable. So that's going to be very important to winning some of these clashes here. So I think I am actually going to place, with that in mind, I'm going to place my heir up top. And I think we will... This Poisoner's Ball makes things kind of tricky, because I definitely want to use the School of the Storms, I think. Maybe I hold on to it, though. So... I feel like Steven's going for a deadly here, perhaps. So maybe I go 3, just a low card. I'm torn. I am torn here. Now, you know what? We're going to put our flank card at the bottom. The plan is we're going to flank it up here, and we're going to activate School of the Storms. So that we hopefully can get a couple lore points out of it. So the question is, what do we put in the middle here? We'd lose out on value on Deadly with the Poisoner's Ball, so I think I'm going to put my 3. So I'm actually holding on to my legendary creature this round. It's too risky to go for it in the bottom, and then we'll hold on to our Assassin for next round.
Okay, so I'm in the power position this round. I get to place the different clash markers. Let me show you a little bit about what I'm thinking here. I think I'm going to let this one resolve first, knowing that if I lose it, I still have no points to suffer a loss with this thing. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but I think that this makes sense. The alternative would be to do this one first, because this is the one I care about most. And true, this could easily be a flank card to go out here. Yeah, he doesn't have a flank card in his discard pile, so that's what I'm torn between in terms of the one. I'm going to play through the rest of my thoughts, and then I'll make a final decision on that. I think I'm going to put my 0 here. I think it's very important that I win this fight. I want to take a point from Drew. I also don't want him to get going too quickly on his wilderness journey, on his lore recruitment, and I would like to go as fast as I can. So this gives me a lot of options, because I have my 13, I have my 5, I have my 11. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to keep my 11 as an option here, because, I'm going to keep my 13 as an option here, and I'm going to keep my 5 as an option here. So I can kill if I need to, or I can win if I need to. This 11 has this little helmet icon, so it's a little bit safer going somewhere else. Although I do still have the Old King's Shield, so I can kind of live through whatever I need to live through. And then I'm going to put a 4 out here somewhere. I'm going to keep this 2 in my hand, planning to journey with it at the wilderness location. So this is going to be the 0. These 2 are staying in my hand. Then I have to decide between these 2 things. I kind of think, given I've lost so many cards to the discard pile, that it's more important for me to get the Necropolis than the Harvest the Kingdom's Favor at this moment. So I think I'm going to put this 11 down here and this 4 here. And with that in mind, given that I'm planning to win, or I'm hoping to win, here and here, I think it makes sense to resolve this fight first, and then this one, and then do this one last. So that's tentatively my plan, something like that. And we'll have to just see how it goes. All right, and we're back with spring actions here, starting with Steven, the Uprising, Defaction of Spring. What are you thinking here?
All right.
That makes sense. Like, spring is like uprising, growth. Well,
Yeah.
ties together thematically.
I am going to use my spy network. So I'm going to look at all the face down cards in a region, so this region, and then I can swap one of my face down cards, not anyone's face down card, with either one of my many occupying cards or a card from my hand.
Right. So, unfortunately, no occupying cards for Steven, but he can swap. Is it your face down card in this region or any of your face down cards?
I may swap one of your face down cards in any region. Oh!
So if you're like,
Yeah,
I'm all set here, like, you can swap another.
That's spicy.
Right.
Okay, that is also spicy, Jordan. So, let me remind myself what I got there. All right. Yeah, I am going to swap this one for
Very curious what that
This
swap is.
one.
I guess we'll see.
And then I would also need to do any of my other things. But I will not do that. Yeah.
Love it. Okay, Drew, any spring actions?
Yes.
So, just as a reminder, Stephen, you couldn't put out your supporters. Are you deliberately?
Oh, this is also
this is also
okay.
a window for that.
Just had so many other good ones. Yeah, I guess I'll put one there and one there.
Interesting.
Okay. I had a plan, but seeing Steven look at face down cards, that seemed pretty fun. So I'm going to also do that.
Oh,
The
copy
prototype simulacrum. And
I hate this.
I'm gonna look at the top row.
We're just like a team where you get to use each
I
other's
know,
abilities.
it's so frustrating. Oh, no.
Okay.
But don't worry, no one knows what that is.
No one knows what this is?
Yeah.
That's so true. Yeah.
Okay. Think here. Decisions.
Decisions.
Yeah, you didn't really use that ability when we played.
I didn't have the Kingdom's favor the whole game. Yeah. It seems very good, especially when you combine it with your one of your other abilities, false orders maybe, or night raids.
Yeah.
Lets you like do more peeking and stuff.
Yeah.
That's interesting, Drew.
Yeah. That's the swap.
Okay, anything else?
And
Orders maybe?
yeah. So I have my New Haven's Harbor. I can move 2 from the lost pile to a region.
Nice.
I'll do that there. And then I have these 3 I can potentially put out as well. I will hold off, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So it's me. I'm going to do supporters. I think I'm going to just match what you guys have done. Does that make sense? I think it does make sense to just match what you guys have. And then, is there anything else I want to do here?
Like do your martial law shenanigans.
Yeah, I could declare martial law in the Highlands. I just don't know if you guys, I don't know what Drew put in there. I mean, he already got to do a swap, so presumably he did not swap to an ambush card because he already knows what's in here. So the benefit of an ambush card is
what swap
reduced.
did Drew make?
He swapped this one. So it seems like he's probably
I will tell you this, because I would rather use martial law now in a conflict that I don't care about. This is a flank card.
Well, I haven't put these out yet.
No, but if you want to, because if you do, or does that, I guess flanking is not super affected by...
Flanking is not even affected by martial law.
Yeah.
But that's still helpful for me to know, because that means I can resolve this one first.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I believe was my plan anyway. But in any event. Yeah, let's... I don't think I'm going to declare martial law. I might regret it, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and place the clash markers out now. And I think what I'm going to do... I will say, I think my original plan was to do 1, 2, 3, but now that I know that's a flanking card, I'm slightly more inclined. Actually, I don't know how much I care. I guess you're winning, so Drew getting that point doesn't bother me that much. Actually, that's not true. Well, I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to choose between you. So I'll just leave my original plan, I guess. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's fine. Okay, so we're going to do this top clash first. Get a little zoomed in shot of the clash here. We good to go?
All right. Yep. Ooh, assassin.
It's interesting.
I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
So you're first to go then.
Yeah, because I think this is one of the only ways you can reuse your 13. That's the only way that I know of. And now I'm not going to be able to. But I really like that card. So I'm going to spend a safe house to give this card retreat. And then I will retreat its hand. That's me.
Yeah, this is an interesting choice by Drew. Because if I just put in a low card, like a 1 through 4, his 5 dies, and I win, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're first, Drew. I apologize.
Yep.
That would it would still kill mine though, right? If I had left mine in.
Yours would still have died,
Yeah,
yes.
Interesting. This move. No, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm all good.
Okay. So I will go ahead and ambush in a 2. And win it from there. Okay, so Drew's 5 goes to the lost pile.
That's my hand.
Oh, goes to your hand. Why?
I have the Old King's Helm.
Oh yeah.
Whenever one of your cards is eliminated, you may move it to your hand.
Oh.
I see. Okay, fair enough. I will take a point from you, Drew, and 2 additional points besides. Thank you.
Nice.
And then I will go ahead and take this 2 and journey with it for a lore. And do I want to spend this 2 lore on a card right now? I think the answer to that question is... no, I think I'm going to wait. I'm in no rush to do that. Okay, so that's that clash done, and we move down to here.
All right, so I swapped in a poisoner.
Fair enough. So you are first, Steven.
Yep. No summer actions.
True.
Could have murdered it if you had made it 3rd.
Well, you didn't want to tell me that you had a poisoner, which is fair enough.
I guess I could have. I don't know if there's anything you could have done about it.
I'm going to do this regardless.
Oh.
I'm okay.
You're okay? Okay. Oh, because you're just going to pick that back up to your hand. That's really
I don't think I'm
interesting.
gonna win this, so I'd rather it be in hand.
Yeah, that's fun. That's a cool thought. That's really interesting, actually. Oh, shoot, sorry. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, I am going to use my Old King Shield to give my active card a shield, and then I discard this.
I hate it.
The 6 goes back to my hand. And so I will win. I will take a point from Steven, and another point.
This is a great round for you.
Well, I think you have to take advantage when you're in the last position, because that's when you can score most of your points. Then I'm going to shuffle my discard pile, which has in it... Oh, it's my hand. Oh, no, that's not my hand. I put the 6 that I took from here in the discard pile on accident.
Yeah.
There's actually only 3 cards in the discard pile, 7, 5, and 9. And so I will draw all 3 of them. And then I can discard any number of cards from my hand. No, thank you.
All right. And then going up here. So, surprise, it's my 13. All right. So, yes, well, I'm not doing any summer things. Anyone? Drew next?
Nope.
No, thank you.
All right. So, before doing anything else, I gain a point and a lore, and then I'll have 2 lore. And so I can acquire one of my 2s.
That's right. That's why I should have put my 13 instead of my 11 down here, because you get the extra point in the lore. So good.
And
I thought I might need to ambush it in up here. That ended up not being as big of a deal.
I'll try the Syndicate, which is the one that when you acquire kingdom cards, you get markers on councils.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So that costs my 2 lore.
That's
Yeah.
all like my... That's... Yeah, 6 points.
And then the actual thing I'm going to do here is gain 2.
Yep. Very nice. Okay, that brings us right along to Autumn, I believe. Starting with Steven.
I think there's regular journeying and stuff. So I'm going to journey with this one, just to get it out of the deck.
For lore?
Yep. And then I'm going to govern for 2 lore. I'll govern here, which will put me in the lead, right? Mm-hmm. So then I can grab 3 supporters back. That's me.
It's pretty good. Drew?
Okay. I will... yeah, I'm going to journey my shore runner sleds for 1 more.
Okay.
And let's see, I don't want to do these. So I think that's it for me.
Okay, so it's me then. I'm going to journey with this 6, which will go to my discard pile for a single lore. And I'll use that lore plus the 2 I already have to buy my High Court card, which I will then govern with, putting me at 3 here, so I'll get 4 of these back.
What's the high card?
The autumn action is if this card is in a council, move it to another council.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll get 4 of these back to go, and then I will go ahead and move this to this council, and I will get 2 markers out on, let's say, should I say Harvest Field? Is that weird? Could also do Castle again. Let's go Castle. Okay. So I did my normal journey, I did my normal govern. Yeah, I think I don't have any rallies out here. The deploy I can't trigger. So I think that's it for me. I'm sad that I'm not witch trialing yet, but it feels like I need to wait. I don't know. I don't love it. But that's it for me.
Okay.
So on to winter.
We can just skip winter.
This is going to go away? That's what you're thinking of?
This also is going to go away?
Oh, that's also going to go away.
Least
back to
favorite
supply.
phase?
You can get it again.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. A lot of cards going to the discard pile this time. From all of us.
Yeah, Poisoner goes back. It's sad. I had my 10 here. I should have just left it there. But I guess I forced you to use that at least.
You did force me to use that, which I didn't love using. Like, I was bummed to use it, but it felt worth it, I think.
Yeah. I think, being first there was really disadvantageous because, I knew it was an 11, but if I had put supporters out, then I think you just matched me, and so I don't think my 10 can beat your 11.
I think that's right. Okay, that moves us along to... Is there any other winter stuff? We're moving this over to 3. I think that's it. We're going to go back to drawing cards. I am drawing 1 card from my deck. 4, 5, 6.
Oh, because you
Because I'm a Necropolist. Necropolist did. And turn order, I'm now at 6. Drew
I'm at 5.
is down to 1.
Drew, what are we going to do about Jordan?
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I'm going first this round, so, Can't be too good. Should we place bids on our lovely kingdom cards here?
Yeah, what we got?
We got the Grand Tourney. In spring, all players choose and place a card from their hand face down and then reveal the cards. All cards with the same strength are discarded, and the remaining card with the highest strength wins. And it says, return any cards that weren't discarded to their owner's hands. The winner claims any location reward, and then discard this card. That's such a crazy effect.
Yeah.
It's especially interesting with the 13s.
Yeah, if you know you're the only one with the 13, it's real
win.
good.
But exactly. 'Cause you get it
right
back.
now, you both have
But we
it.
both have a 13,
Yeah.
but this is a little game of chicken. All right, Splendid Guard. You may activate your kingdom's favor even if you do not have it. If you do have it, you may activate it twice. Each activation counts as a separate action. Adventuring Party. All of your cards gain maps, and your active cards are considered to be in your hand for the purposes of journeying. And finally, the Emboldened Brigands, which was here last time. When you attempt to steal a kingdom card, add +3 to
Oh,
your
how did it get
strength.
back out?
It just... No one took it.
Only one.
Only one gets discarded.
Oh, got it.
So the rightmost will be discarded.
Okay.
So it's still there. So we're bidding here.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have the stupid elimination thing that was annoying, and then you have the ability to copy anyone's kingdom favor, which is also annoying. And you have nothing.
And
on
his
it.
are super high, so we have to use a really good card if we want to.
Yes, you have to use
grab them.
quite a high card to take them. Is it worth it? Who's to say? God, I love this game. It's so good.
Ooh.
Steven?
All right. Oh, this is interesting. So if I steal the 8, you were probably planning to steal the 8. And I think the 8's the one I wanted. So yes, I will steal the 8.
Yeah, I wanted the choice of the 8, but I also figured if I could get the 8 or if I could get Splendid Guard, I'd be happy either way.
Okay, and then when I acquire a kingdom card, I place a faction marker on a council that matches that card's suit. The suit is a heart, I think?
The
Looks like a
suit
heart.
is the book. So the book council is the Council of Secrets.
Okay, so I have one hammer in the Council of Secrets.
Okay, great. All right, and I'm taking Splendid Guard here and securing it with my 9.
So now we can all... Well, no. Drew can no longer do bullshit with the... but both of us can now do bullshit with...
Me with my own and you with mine or Drew's.
Yeah.
I will take Adventuring Party, please.
Yeah, Adventure Party seems great. And so the Brigands finally leave our game, and the Grand Tourney remains. And we're going to add to it the Assassin's Guild, which is a fun one, the Tin Crowns, and finally the Blue Hour Bell. All right, that brings us to the Placing Herald step, starting with me, unfortunately. And I have not given this a ton of thought just yet. And perhaps I should have. Yeah, going first sucks. It's the absolute worst. What is my plan? I don't know. Necropolis was so nice last time. And I do have quite a hefty discard pile. I think I'm going to go Castle and Necropolis. That's my final decision.
All right, I'm next. And you still have your 13, so you're trying to win this. Whereas I'm kind of trying to lose with this, potentially.
Then
Yeah.
it seems like it should go here. Or here, I mean. but
Yeah,
that's-
it should go there or there.
Right, sure.
So...
You know, it's funny, when I was putting these out, I was like, oh, there's no difference between these. But that's not true. You have to think about the 13 bonus.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So I guess I'll go there. And then I'll go here.
Beautiful.
Okay. I will. Okay. I'll put that in the wilderness. And this, the necropolis.
Interesting. Okay, that brings us to placing cards, which is going to start with me, so we'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, so I'm going first this round, which I don't love, but I think it's not worth expending a ton of energy to try and do a ton of stuff this round. I think that would be perhaps unwise. What I'm looking at here is here's my hand. I do have some powerful cards. I mean, I have my flanking 5, my 13, and also my deadly 5. And what I'm thinking about is in these two regions, what's going to happen. I mean, I think Drew's anticipating that I'm going to do this because I'd like to win this. And so I wouldn't be surprised if his 5 of death ends up here, which would be somewhat unfortunate for me. But I think if I wanted to avoid that, what I would have to do is use my School of the Stones this round to put these 4 out and give them double strength. And they'd apply next round too. So it's not the end of the world, but I kind of want to save this for rounds 4 and 5, which means that I'm a little bit tempted to do something a little bit different. I think what I will do is I will put this 5 here, hoping that this goes not last, and I can move it out. And then I just have to decide between where these two are going. I mean, Drew's indicated that he's okay to lose this, but that could easily be a bluff. I'm sure he'll try and win both, so it's a way to get extra points. So it's really just a guessing game of where each of these ends up. I don't think there's any. I mean, he can move stuff with his sea lanes. Well, let me think about that. I mean, I guess he could resolve his assassin first and then move his assassin out in the event that my assassin's there or something like that. It's an interesting problem. I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put my 13 up here, even though it means I'm not getting the point in the lore. The point in the lore is so nice. But I can't defend that against the kill, Yeah, so unless he anticipates this. I mean, if he anticipates this. But I still think it's strongest for him to just put his 5 down here. Just to block me from the point and block Steven from the point too. So we'll do that, and then I'm going to put a bunch of supporters down here is my plan, because I can get them all back pretty easily, I think. It doesn't look like anyone's going to take the castle and wash my cards out of the court, so I should be okay on that front. Yeah, my other 2 cards are a 7 and a 1. They're for journeying and governing, I guess. I don't know. Don't feel great, but I think it's okay for this to be my slow round, and then to build back strength next round. Hopefully I'll have fewer points in one of them. I won't be going first. And I will also have enough lore to which... I guess I should say part of my big plan is to get 2 more lore here, or basically, sorry, to get 1 lore from journeying, and then to move these cards into here and govern into this court. Then to use witch trial to remove all 4 cards from this court to get my queen out and have my queen going into the next round. So it's a big part of my strategy. So, anyways, this is what I've done. We'll see how it works out.
All right, so I have pretty mid hand, but I don't know if you caught it, but the reason why I used my 10 to steal a kingdom card is that my royal ability allows me I can swap an occupying card onto the board after looking at a regent's cards. So I'm planning to use my 10 in one of these conflicts. And I also can use Drew or Jordan's Regal Guard abilities with my prototype Simulacrum. Druze allows me to move heralds around, which is interesting. If we go here first, which I don't know that Drew wants that to happen, but I could potentially lose with my herald to get my legendary and then win with it later, which could be fun. Um, so I Drew's ability also allows you to move to supporters, so that's pretty useful. So what I'm thinking is, and I also have a flank card, so I have to predict where I think people will go first. Part of me thinks they may not care about this one and do it first, but that's quite dangerous because I need to put something decent there. So maybe I'll do. So Drew gets to control it, but Drew's not going to want to lose this one. That's a toughie. I think I'll do here. Then this is going to be here, but I think it's going to be swapped for my 10. And then here, I'll just do this because I actually want to lose this one. And yeah, I may need to put a couple supporters out as well because I get to. Drew's ability allows me to move them between regions. So if I put a couple here, I could potentially like move them here if that lets me win, which honestly, Drew's ability is. I feel like I'm probably not winning 2 here. So I could also use Jordan's ability, which just gives me a point. I feel like with my hand, I'm not really winning 2 this round. So that's probably better. In which case, do I even want to use the flank? I think I don't have anything better to play because I want to save this for the end. I probably want to save this for the end. So yeah, I may end up just retreating with this using safe houses. Because I don't think I have a great shot of winning 2. But winning 1 with my Herald and then getting my thing back would be pretty nice.
All right, so clans here. Last round didn't go amazingly, but here's what we got to work with. So really glad to now have my trader that I can probably journey with and keep in my circulation with Adventuring Party, which is pretty cool. So my situation is a little awkward because I want to win this one. I know Jordan has his assassin somewhere, so it's in his hand or on the table. So obviously I could play my legendary creature up there, risk it getting killed, Jordan taking the win. And then we're in a similar situation down here where I'm thinking about playing my assassin. I do have the clash order because I'm in last place right now, so that should impact my decision. I'm torn. The nice thing is with my helm, I will keep my beast, so I'm actually going to hope that Jordan didn't play the assassin, and I'm going to play my beast up there. And I will play my assassin here. Then I think I will play... This is tricky, because this Stephen will likely swap in. So why don't I... I'm going to play a 2 there and hold on to some higher cards. I can probably send this to the council to start getting some use out of that. And that's it for me. I changed my mind. I'm actually going to put my heir because I can flank it. I feel like I can flank it maybe into this region.
And we are back to year 3 of our 3-player game of Real Old King's Crown. I don't know why I give all that information. It's spring. We're going to start off with me in spring, and I'm going to trigger my Regal Guard using my Splendid Guard. That is a way to get either a point or give an heir a shield. My heir's in the court, so I'm just going to get a point. Is there anything else that I want to do this spring? I definitely want to put these out. I'm trying to decide what's most important to me. It's a difficult question. I don't think I can split these. I think I have to just go all in somewhere. I guess I could split them. I'm going to go all in here, I think. I think the Necropolis is going to add a lot of value for me. So, we'll see if that ends up being crazy. That's it for me. That's my spring.
All right. For me, I am first going to do my spy network. So I am going to look at all cards in a region. I'm going to pick this region, I think.
Cool, I love it.
Very interesting. And
then you can do a swap somewhere?
Yes. So, oh yeah, I think I know what that is. I think I'm going to swap these.
Whoa.
So this was a 6.
Well, it's interesting that gets revealed. I guess it does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
That's why I was able to steal with my 10.
We should probably put it face down so it's not. We
Yeah,
don't it's active.
It's not active, right?
True. It's not active.
But we all know what it
is.
is.
We all know what it is.
Yeah. Now the question is,
whether or not you want to use my spring ability or wait for Drew's summer ability.
yes, that is. I think in the strategy phase, I said I think it's unlikely I can win 2, so I think I'm going to use yours for a point.
You got it.
And then these guys, I will when you let's just do.
Whoa. That's very interesting. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that says something about Drew's card or my card. Which is fun. I love it. All right, moving on to Drew. Are you done?
Yeah.
Because you also have all these spring effects.
I was thinking about it. Just a rules question. If someone has
A person in there, it does not do anything.
okay, if they have the one where it goes to their discard, I think it's a helmet.
Yeah, the helmet, yeah.
That's still considered an elimination.
Okay, like if they have one that
Yes.
this,
So it is the card's eliminated, but instead of going to the lost, it goes to the discard pile.
All right.
cool.
But you're not triggering it.
I don't think so.
Cool. All right, Drew.
Okay, so definitely I want to put 2 supporters somewhere. I'll put them here.
Love it.
And I think that is it.
Alrighty. Tell us the plan.
Yeah. Fortunately, I kind of want to make Steven go, or this clash go last, so he can't use my ability to move it around. but
That's interesting.
I also kind of want to make it go first. is my issue here.
So, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
To me, that says that this is a flank card, but I could be wrong.
Okay, let me think about this. So, yeah, I'm going to do that first.
So I'm just going to say this because Jordan has a lot more points than you. This is a flank card.
Appreciate that.
I don't know if I love that. I don't know if I love revealing the information on the cards.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah, I guess that's part of the power of it, though. It's on table talks, negotiation. There's a whole module in the expansion that adds like a negotiation element. I have no idea how it works, but
yeah, that's interesting. It's very interesting. I think that's fine. I'm going to keep it.
Okay. Cool.
So
That's fun to hear. 2, 3. 2, 3.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm very torn this game.
It's interesting. All right, well, here we go. As promised. Also, Steven could lie. That would be funny, too.
Yeah.
I could have been like, no, it's not. This is interesting. So, do you have a way to give your card flank,
Yes.
Drew? What is it? Oh, it's the sea lanes thing, right. Okay, I see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flank my 5 up here, because this is what's coming next,
Yeah.
so I might as well. And you can use flank multiple times in a turn. And that's all I'm doing this summer.
Steven?
I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this. So, oh, you know what's hilarious?
You could flank and let Drew win, in theory.
Wait, how would I? I could retreat. I
Oh,
can't
you already
flank.
used this on my thing.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you did use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely missed that.
Yeah.
All right.
But if you're planning to flank with this, it does make sense. Why you do this first?
Yeah.
I mean, I could give this retreat, but it has rally anyway, so I will pass.
Okay. Then I will use a sea lane and flank this up here.
So 3 points for Steven.
Yep.
I'm going to give you a 5 in exchange
Yeah,
for
sure.
2. That puts you into the lead at 9. Very
Okay.
cool. Up here?
Well, that's the only thing I'm winning this round.
Oh, yeah. Hate to see it.
Oh, we got a bear versus raven. I would not have thought a bear and a raven were equally strong. But
Yeah, that's a good point. So that card has flank, right? That 10.
Right.
So it's kind of interesting. Like if I flank out, you'll flank your 10 out. Or I can leave my 5 here so that you leave your 10 there. I guess. Where do I want the 10 to be? I guess. All right, because you have the 2 extra there too. There's something interesting here. There's a lot of interesting stuff happening here. I'm going to stay.
Okay. Steve?
I will. I don't think I'm going to win this, but for shits and giggles, I'll flank there.
Cool. And nothing for me.
Okay, so you'll win.
Yep.
Or
so-
Sorry, let me think. I guess the only reason not to, I guess if this is a poison, if one of those, I'll leave it there. That's fine.
Okay.
okay, so before rewards, I get a lore and a point, right, for matching.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend the 2 lore, the 1 that I get plus that one
Okay.
for,
You need the point too, right?
and I will take a point, yeah. I'll grab my storyteller.
What's the storytelling?
It's 11 cards. It has 2.
Oh, it's the one that we all have that's like
Right.
good at
so you-
stealing.
So you can journey with it immediately if you wanted to.
Okay. So then I'm going to get 2 more points and journey with a card. I'm going to journey with actually my 0 card because Adventuring Party gives it a map. So it's
nice.
So
you get 2
my
more?
discard. Yes.
Cool. Love it.
And that's it.
Watch 3. I do have my side.
Oh,
But I still get to win.
double assassin. Wow, that horse really. I guess it was an ornithopter. A flanking ornithopter.
Oh, am I not going to win? What does your summer effect do, Steven?
I can just saying retreat.
Oh, you can retreat. Okay, so I will win.
Yeah.
You don't have the way to move these 3 down here, right?
No, I would have had to not use yours,
Right.
and then I
And
could
save
have
that.
moved.
Okay.
And this is up to 2 supporters, so
Right.
we would have tied.
Okay. So I'm sad that my guy's going to die, but I'll also live. I will remain. I don't have a way to leave, I don't think.
Anything, Steven?
Nope.
Nothing here.
Okay, so
Eliminations happen. Mine goes back to my
Alright.
hand.
mine goes out.
And this guy, or he just
He'll
stays.
stay, but I'll win
I will get my engine.
because you lost.
Yep.
Okay, and I will take a point from Drew and get 2 additional points. So that puts me at 10. Then I will shuffle my discard pile and draw 3 cards from it. Oops. One, 2, 3. So the remaining discarded cards are... Oh, no. No! That's so horrible. Okay. Well, that's life. Alrighty. That brings us to fall, I believe, unless someone else has something else going on here. Okay, so we've got some stuff to do. I am going to, as my first autumn action, I'm going to resolve the Council of Secrets to put 2 more pieces on the castle and then use its ability. And I will take my 5 off of the board because it is active, and I will put it into a council, which will be this council. And these are gone. Then I will move this card to this council, and then I will activate this council, and that lets me get all 5 of my guys back. I still haven't done my normal journey. Okay, so I'm getting all 5 of my guys back.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, these are the shenanigans. Then I will do a regular journey, or a regular govern, I mean. Let's govern with this 7 here. And then I'll journey with this 6 for a lore. Then I'm going to pop Witch Trials, and I'll choose this council. So I discard Steven's card here. Then I move any number of my cards in the council. You know, I broke a rule. When I did this, it discards all other cards in the chosen council. Sorry. So when I governed with that, this 5 had to go somewhere else. So I'm going to put it here. Okay. And then when I resolve this, I still get all 5 back because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I had the most, so I still get all 5 back. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm discarding that, and then I'm getting rid of... I can put all 3 of these on top of my deck for 3 lore. Okay. That's 3 lore, and then I have 1 here, so I'll spend the 1 I have to buy my queen. And when I acquire this card, I can govern with up to 3 cards from the lost pile and or my discard pile. Each card must be governed into a different council. So let's see what we've got over here in the lost pile.
And your assassin went to the lost pile, right?
My assassin went to the lost pile. So I will govern with my assassin here. And then this 6 can go here. And I want to do 1 for my discard pile. I wish I could have sequenced this differently and gotten my assassin back in my hand instead of what I got back in my hand. Yeah, it's interesting. So if I want to... I don't know if I'm ever going to get these cards back. 2, 3, 4, 5, still in deck. Yeah, let's go ahead and put my 11 up here as well. And then I'll put the queen in my hand. So I did my normal govern, I did my castle, I did my normal journey. I resolved these 2 councils. I did my witch trials. I believe that is everything.
I feel like it's enough.
It's pretty good.
I can sequence the cards I put on top of my deck. Just do
All right, so autumn to me. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will rally the secret society. I will journey. It's a little awkward. What is this fist icon? This is I can acquire stuff with fist icons from my hand, but like I don't even know.
The fist is on your 11. It's specifically your 11.
Okay.
So yeah, you can do it with either your 11 or with a cup. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, so I'm going to journey with my 10, which I don't love, but I need to get a lore, and then with the second lore, so that gives me 1 lore. Then I'll spend this lore to get this 2, the Moonshine Cove. This allows me to get a face-up kingdom card in autumn with a cup or a fist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this cup to acquire the Grand Tourney, which I can't use till the spring, but at least I'll have that. And then this has this sword icon, so I get a thing on whichever one of those corresponds to swords. The Council of Oaths.
It's the Council of Oaths. So Stephen now has 1 here and 1 here from that ability.
Cool. So I've journeyed, and lastly, I'm going to deploy, and I will deploy to maybe this top one. So if you could put a coin there. So for the deploy, Jordan.
Yep, absolutely. Sorry.
And I don't think I have any more autumns. So.
Okay. Drew.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna govern, I think, with this 8.
Where would you like it?
Put me on the relics, please.
Wait, I guess this should be on this.
Okay.
Okay. Then I will...
Oh, crap.
What'd you say?
Crap, I think I'm going to cycle this round.
Oh, no. That's...
I'm going to journey with Storyteller. So that's 2 lore. But
Nice.
you can keep the 2. So I'm going to spend that plus 1 more for Raid and Raise.
You can just put that over your player board. If you want.
Deadly Flank.
Deadly Flank is brutal.
When this card flanks, you may move any number of your supporters from this card's current region to the new region.
Cool.
And
So it's like retreat flank, sort of. Anything else, Drew?
what's up?
I just realized I didn't do my 2 free ones. Is it okay if I do this?
So you got 1 supporter
One
back,
supporter
and you can put
back.
1 token out somewhere.
I'll do a token here.
Interesting. Very tricky.
Tricky.
Perfectly 1 point behind you now, Jordan. Again.
I know, it's really annoying. That's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know who between us is in a stronger position. I mean, the 1 point is almost nothing, but like in terms of board build up and stuff. Like I still have 2 cards to buy.
Yeah, you've bought more. I've only bought 2. I think you
I bought 3. Okay, well, hard to say. Honestly, though, I don't think like Drew's out of it by any extent of the imagination.
Okay, so I'll rally this guy back, and then yeah, I should probably do it now.
I have no idea what it is.
Okay, I'm going to use River Runners to steal an opponent's Occupied Kingdom card. Move an opponent's Occupied Kingdom card to your player board and occupy it with a card from your hand.
Interesting.
So I'm going to take this prototype from Steven.
Oh, but you have no slots, right?
I know.
Yeah, he can still do it though.
Okay.
It's nice because it makes your ability to make us each discard 2 cards less bad.
Yeah.
No one wants to discard 3 cards.
You don't?
No, not at all. I've never wanted anything less in my life.
Actually, before I do that, I'm going to do Salt Toughness.
So what's that one do?
So choose any number of faction cards that are active and are in your discard pile. Move them to your hand up to your hand size.
Whoa.
So I'm
So
going
you
to
get your
take
13 back.
that and my 11 back.
Pretty sweet. Oh, and then you're going to use
So then
that to...
the 11, I think, is what I'm going to use to
Got
host
it. And
this.
so the other card that you cover, that one goes away.
So you can do. I see. So you could have moved more, but you were at your hand size? Is that it?
I was at my hand size, yeah.
Alright.
I'm at 6.
That's really good.
Okay. That's everything, Drew?
Yeah, so I did Journey, I did Govern, can't use that action, and I did all my stuff. I think that is it, yeah.
Okay.
That's a disaster.
Is it?
Yeah.
That brings us down into round... Or the end of... Sorry, into winter. So these guys go off, and then everyone gets all their Herald guys back.
This guy is discarded.
And then we continue along to the start of the year. We're going to draw up.
Alright, so...
2.
Oh wait, so I get this back in hand.
That's right, that goes to your hand.
And then I go up to 5. I now have to reshuffle. When I reshuffle, this goes to 5, and so I don't draw any more.
That's right. Correct. And you're not attritioning either, Drew?
No, I'm not drawing any cards.
Oh, wow,
I
that's
still
right.
have 1 in my deck, but...
Right. Cool. Yeah. My deck still has 3. I guess 2 Necropolises is probably good enough to stop an attrition. Oh, I forgot to get rid of this 13.
Yeah.
It goes back to my supply, and then this coin comes off your 5 there. Okay, turn order I think stays the same. And we move on to placing bids. So, as a reminder of the cards we have out here, actually, that one that that you took, Stephen, it refills immediately.
Okay.
So we are going to have a 4th option out here. So let's go through all of these. We've got Forged Royal Pardons. In spring, move any card from your discard pile to your hand. Blue Hour Bell, move all your cards from the lost pile to the top or bottom of your deck in any order. Then discard this card. That's an autumn action. Tin Crowns, if you are the first on the order track, your people gain +1 hammer. If you are not first, they gain +2. And finally, Assassin's Guild, your crowns gain deadly and retreat. When your crown eliminates 1 or more cards, gain a point. And then as part of the deadly, if there are any active opponent people in the clash, with your crown, eliminate your crown. Okay, so we're all bidding now here, I believe. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use my Royal Seal, I think, to set everyone's bids down to 0. Is that necessary? No,
It makes our bid 0?
Makes your bid 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't make this 0.
It does not, I don't believe, make that 0. Oh, it doesn't make that 0? No, it doesn't. Oh, so actually it doesn't really work. Well, I wonder what Drew's going to do.
Presumably I'm keeping this card.
Yeah, I agree.
You can assume that.
I think it's too important for me. I'm just going to do the Royal Seal.
Okay.
I really need this Assassin's Guild. What's nice about this is that I'll show it off a little bit. It combos really well with Splendid Guard because this lets me give all of my crowns shields, and then they can't be eliminated by their own deadly ability. So they're like totally safe. And
Wait, shields
killer.
doesn't prevent that. I don't think.
shields prevents eliminates.
But
Shield-
that's not a deadly eliminate.
It's shields. I think prevent eliminate. Is that not correct?
Huh.
I guess we can double check. I think that's how it works, but
Yeah.
we will double check, obviously. Why don't you hand me the rules and you guys can continue drafting? I guess we should pause because I might change it if that's not. So yeah, it prevents all eliminations from deadly or from any other effect that would cause an elimination. So this combo kind of is pretty cool.
Huh?
I'll hand that over to you, and I will but I will continue with Drew's selection. Would you have taken that, Drew?
Probably to prevent you from having it, yeah.
Yeah, that seems right.
Because if I have that, then I don't mind losing the helm.
Right.
Because I can be a little more aggro. In this case, though, I think I'll just hold onto the helm. But.
All right. And then I need to take a quick look at these again.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'll just grab them. That's all right. So this, I don't care. I have nothing in my lost pile. Discard pile. I have nothing in my discard pile.
Slightly over the way on camera.
Tin crowns makes gavels a little better. I guess. Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
I will make my gavels a little better.
I believe the sequencing of these was this. So, because this was the newest one we added, so the Blue Hour Belt is what's going to go away. And we'll take a look at the final set of Kingdom cards. We've got the Endless Library, your faction cards with one printed scroll gain another. The Boatman and Spring, swap a card in your hand with one of the cards in your Lofts pile. That's a cool one. And the Sword That Slept, gain +5 strength in the current clash. Discard this card and its occupying card. That's a fun one for the final round. Cool. That brings us straight to the Herald placement step. What are we doing in the Herald placement step, friends?
You tell us.
Me tell you. Yeah, I gotta go first. I get that for sure. I don't have my 13 in hand, and everyone knows it. Do I need it? I don't know. So here's a question about how the Council of Relics works. When resolving your Herald reward for each gavel you discard from here, gain a point. So I guess it would work with either of these, right? Because they're both technically Heralds. So if you win with either of them, you get to trigger that. That's pretty crazy. That's it for me.
All right, so I'm next, and you do not have your 13. You were just saying, right?
Nope, I do not have my 13.
Let's have a little kaiju battle there.
That's fun.
And then let's... Oh, this is the wrong thing. Should that have been there? Or was that... Oh, there's... I think... Might have to... double check that, but I'll go... I'll go... Oh, because I got this. I'll go there. Do you remember if I had 2 or 3 supporters? Somehow I had a supporter here that I thought was a thing.
I thought 2 of them came... I don't know.
I got one... Oh, yeah, I got one back from that thing.
And there were 3 here during the last fight. in the battlefield you had 3 plus your herald, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense you'd have 3 because you had 1 left and then you got 2 back, you said? Or you had 2
No, I
left
only got
and you got 1 back? So
Yeah, I think.
That sounds right to me.
I hate this. I... Okay. I will go... The battlefields and Necropolis.
Interesting. I love it.
All right, and then I'll play some cards.
Yeah, but I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so last round went really well. I'm really happy with the Assassin's Guild Kingdom card that I got that gives my guys Deadly and Retreat and gives them money if they kill anything. I do have 2 of those in my hand here. So, I mean, those are going to go, I think. I don't really think there's much I can use on to be coy. I think I'm going to do something like that. Because they have retreat, so I mean, I can leave if I want to leave. I can stay if I want to stay. I mean, I do have this 0 here, which looks like I could, in theory, ambush in one of these if I wanted to. But the other cards in my hand, I don't want to ambush in. I mean, this one is like nothing. And this one is the one that is really good in the High Court with the 2 gavels, and it can move around and activate multiple of these. So this is what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to put my 1 down here and keep these in hand for next turn. Maybe this will be valuable. I don't know. And then my plan for this round is kind of just to be like, I guess it's kind of the nobility way, right? I'm upfront about my strength, but I am quite strong, and so they're going to have to find a way around me. I do have my School of the Stones ability that I'm going to be using to put out my supporters, probably in a mix of the castle and the hardest field too, and they'll each be worth +2, and then they'll stick around for next round. And yeah, I mean, no like real schemes, unfortunately. I wish I had like one of the lanes cards that would let me, move my assassin out from here onto the board. That's one of my favorite things to be able to do, and I can't do it here. But I'm hoping to win. I mean, it'd be great to win both of these, but if I even win one of them and I get the extra 3 points off of this, I'm going to be pretty happy with that. And then I'll govern, and I'll I'll put another card here to hopefully get more points off of it next time. So we'll see how all of that shakes out, but that's the plan. I'm hoping that it pans out. Great.
All right, so I have my 13 still, as well as a 9 and a 0 and a 6. I would like to really compete in these 2. So probably this. I'll probably use my royal ability to look at this one and swap it if necessary. So then maybe this, so that I can retreat my herald out if I need to. And then the question is, do I try to compete in all 3? Drew has his, so he's probably trying to compete more heavily there. Yeah, I mean, if I can win these 2, that is quite good. So honestly, these are almost 2 good cards for what I want to do. I think I will do this and not worry about winning this row. And the other, I need to have this for the Grand Tourney. So that means I actually need to ambush it in. So I need to put the 0 here. I'm glad I remembered how that works. So in that case, I think it goes like this, and I save this in hand. And Drew will hopefully play his 13 here, and so he will not be able to play his 13 for the Grand Tourney. So, yeah, get to do that at least.
All right, so here we are. Not looking so good at this point in the game, but my plan was to spread out into these locations, not risk any points, but hopefully gain some points. And then in the next round, go for stealing more points from the other players. Man, these legendary beasts are very interesting because I know Jordan has Assassin's Guild ready to go, and I know Steven has his assassin stuff also ready to go. So there's going to be a lot of things dying, which makes me potentially want to not play this down here. I can also plan to use it on the tourney that Steven just took. I think he took that card not realizing that I was going to be able to pick up my 13. So that might be an interesting thing that happens during this round, is some discussion during the tourney. That being said, I don't know what to do. Where's Jordan playing his 10 deadly card? Which is going to be invulnerable, is the question. Is it going to go here or here? I think it probably goes here, because he wants to do the castle, especially. That being said, I think I will... I'm going to play this raid and race early. Perhaps here. I just don't know. Don't know what to do. But I think I'll send my crown down here with the invulnerable. And then up top, I don't know. Really feeling out of this game. Let me just double check on what I'm doing here. Yeah, we'll try that. Let's see what happens.
All right, we're back. It's time for spring actions. I am going to go ahead and go first here, and I'm going to use my Splendid Guard to use my Regal Guard to give my crowns shields. So that's on for the round. I'm going to put out these guys. I don't know where exactly. I guess I'm going to put 4 of them. Should I do 3 there and 2 here? Or should I do 4 here and 1 here? I'm kind of torn.
Don't you want to lose that?
Not really.
You want to get your big card back for the final turn.
I think the point is probably better. Do I want to do 4 and 1 or do I want to do 3 and 2? I honestly don't even know how much it matters. Let's just do 3 and 2, I guess. And then I'm going to use my School of the Stones to make them all +2 this round.
Good.
God. Yeah, I think that's it. That's fine. I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry. So yeah, so I did 3 up here and 2 here. I was debating doing 4 and 1, and then I did 3 and 2, and then I used my School Stones to make them +2.
So I'm going to use my last spy network. So I'll put it back here where I will hopefully get it back again. And I was going to maybe look at this row, but you also put a bunch of guys here, so I think I really want to win this one. So I'm going to look at this row. Okay. Oof. I don't like these cards. Why are you putting these cards here?
Well, now you can adapt. So nice. Drew, what does your School of the Stones do?
School of the Storms.
Oh yeah, whatever.
I place the clash markers this round, which we're doing
Anyway, right.
For the rest of the round, when a region is resolved before resolving rewards, I gain an influence if I have the most supporters, and then a lore if I have the most active cards.
Interesting.
I am going to... So I can swap a card with one from my hand, or one from an occupying. I'm going to swap these two. So this is a 3. That will go face down. This was a 6. So just putting a little more protection on there.
It's the second time you've moved your 6 up there. I think.
Yes, yeah, I swapped a 10 for a 6. Then I am going to... I don't like this card. How many cards does everyone have in hand?
I have 2.
3.
Okay.
You'd get the full value.
I wouldn't be able to...
No. I just mean, like, no one has 1 where you're wasting it. But you can wait till next time.
Let me do... Let's do my Grand Tourney next. So we're all going to choose...
I forgot you had this.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. I could discard your cards first, but I'm not that worried about...
About us winning? So all cards of the same strength are discarded, and then the remaining card with the highest strength wins. And you're playing your 13.
You just have 1 card?
Yep.
I'm also going to play my 13.
I think that's a really bad idea.
Well, you shouldn't hold. You should hold off on your tournament then.
Why? Like,
I don't know.
You would lose your 13, and then like
He wants you to hold off. He's telling you to hold off.
Why is it beneficial to you for me to hold off?
Because I want to try to win it
in the future.
Well, up to you.
I don't know. I don't think it makes sense for you to lose your 13. That seems.
So
bad.
it's only cards of the same strength are discarded,
Yep.
right? Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter what I play. I don't have a 13.
Yeah.
Is it possible for it to matter?
Yeah. If he's bluffing, and
But you're going to win then, because you'll have the highest.
No. But let's say you both play a 6, they would still get discarded.
All cards of the same strength are discarded. Yeah. Drew, I don't want my card to be discarded. Do you want me to tell you what it is so you can avoid playing it in case you're not doing a 13?
Sure.
I'm going to play a 0.
Okay. Oh.
I guess you could have just discarded my 0. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
This is annoying.
It's funny.
I spent 2 lore to get this off, so like I was supposed to be the only one with the 13.
But you weren't.
But you weren't.
Drew did some shenanigans.
Here we go.
Right.
Beautiful.
I think that is a huge mistake, Drew.
That's incredible for me.
Yeah.
I get a location reward? I don't even know what to do with that. I don't get the points, I assume. I only get the ability, just like...
I don't think so. I would assume you get the whole thing.
Then if a location has 4 or more view markers, remove them and claim the location reward. This says ignoring the points.
Yeah,
but that
I think you get the points, yeah. I mean, it's very expensive. If you didn't get the points, this would be
I thought you wouldn't get the points.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I'm not going to take the Kingdom's Favor, because whoever wins this is just going to get that back. I could just get 2 points. That's probably the best thing I could do. Governing seems terrible. Wilderness does not seem good. Oh, Shrine. Oh, let me draw this card. Yeah, no, I'm just going to take 2 points. I mean, I don't know what else I would do.
Okay. So
Oh, I guess I could have journeyed. 1 second. No. I'm good. I'm good.
and
I think you get your 8 back though,
oh, that's true.
unless
Yep.
the
Yep.
attorney said to discard that card too.
No.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Okay, I will put 3 here, and I'll use false orders. So I'm going to swap the position of these 2 cards,
I forgot that you could do that.
and then I'll swap the position of these 2 cards.
Oh, I made such a dumb
Oh, wait.
mistake.
Ugh,
Okay.
no, I'll swap. Let me check what this is.
No, it's fine.
Swap.
Never mind. It's not dumb. I was like, whatever. False order is so good.
I'm like, not. It's good against you, I think. I'm not 100% sure how to
sorry.
do this.
It's harder when Drew's going after you.
Yeah, because I have pretty flexible
Right.
guys on both
And he
flanks.
gets to place the orders of this. So like it's not gonna it's inherently not gonna be able to be as good against Drew.
I maybe just leave it there.
Okay. Drew.
You done? Okay. Just
Flip false orders as well. That's one
Oh,
thing,
yes,
right?
of course.
Remind myself of what is where. So you saw that. Right.
That's interesting. I guess I was thinking maybe you were going to get your Kingdom Saver back, but you actually couldn't use that Spy Network twice in a round anyway.
Sure. But I mean, I can get it back.
By winning this fight.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what this is, right?
True.
Okay. So. I'm going to use my New Havens to put 2 guys there. Oh, sorry. I'm going to put 2 guys here. And then actually I'm going to put 1 here and then 4 there. We are going to trigger School of the Storms.
Fun. So you're going to move your Herald around and stuff. Or what does it do again?
So just most cards, if I have the most active cards, I get a lore. If I have the most supporters in a region, I get
A point.
a point.
Cool. Love it.
Okay, so that's that. I did this. I placed things. I think that is it.
All right. You got to sequence these fights, Drew. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Oh, I do apologize. I'm going to prototype Simulacrum. So I'm going to use your invulnerable air.
Invulnerable air. Okay, you got it. Good to go?
That. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so it's my spring first, and I'm unable to do anything. I mean, this guy does have deadly, but your guy will live, and Drew's guy will live with the invulnerable.
Okay.
Well, he's not invulnerable. Oh, yeah, he is invulnerable right now. Yeah.
Steven?
Oh, wait 1 second. I could retreat him. Is there any reason to retreat him?
Because he's not going to die because of the...
He's not going to die because of my, because he's invulnerable.
Oh, got it. Yeah, yeah.
I also trigger the invulnerability. Yeah. What does your summer effect do?
I can add retreat.
Okay, that doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I'll just leave him. Why not? He's got rally anyway.
To me, I won't do anything.
Sorry about that. So we revealed these cards. Drew and my heirs are both invulnerable. Drew has +1 with his shippy ship, but he can't leave if he wants to.
Yeah, that's a tricky thing. I think I'll just take the guaranteed win here, though.
Sure.
So I will not.
I mean, if you leave, you'll get your 13. Oh, you'll get your 13 right back.
No.
Why not?
What's in the discard?
Oh, he might, but his discard pile is big.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. So you're winning. So you're going to get
Or, oh, yeah, yeah. If he triggers it, he might get it back.
Right. So I get 2 points.
2 points.
I'm so confused why you didn't put your 13 there. That's very strange.
Because Jordan has the unbeatable, deadly, invulnerable combo.
Right. So it would kill his. But this he can make safe with his copy of my thing.
Okay, so I'm going to trigger this. Shuffling my discard pile. Drawing 3 cards.
Is the 13 in the discard pile? No, it's
Nope.
not.
Oh. Got it back.
Okay, that moves us along to here.
Yep.
Oh, I do get an extra point from School of the Storms.
Right.
Having the most
Oh, yeah.
supporters.
Very cool.
And you got your legendary creature point.
I got that already, yeah. That's just the Herald point.
You first?
Yep, I do nothing.
Okay, so this is annoying. So if I ambush in, he can. You have deadly, so you could stay and murder me. If I retreat, you can flank here. At least my 5 there does have a shield, but you have another card too. I think I have to try. I think I have to try, so I will ambush in an 8. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Oh, you didn't have anything, Jordan?
I had nothing.
Okay. Oh, interesting. So, currently, so if I say I win, because you have 5, I have 7. Yeah, my whole plan was to move all the supporters up there. I wasn't expecting this.
You still can do that.
Seems like you should just win an extra 3
Good.
points right
Yeah,
now. I mean,
seems like 3 points is just
what's the best you can do.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Here's a 5, and you can get 2 back.
So I actually get 1, 2, 3, and then 4 for having the most supporters, right?
Nice.
Wait, why am Oh, that's
That's his
thing with the School of
yeah,
Storms.
School of
Okay.
Storms, yeah.
Yeah.
And then also this 8 dies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're here. Okay.
Shit, you're at 16.
I'm at 16, and also this has deadly as a reminder. So I will do nothing.
Oh, I apologize. Do you mind if I cash in that point?
At all.
I should have done that.
Oh, and I also lost this region, so I should get my 13 to hand. Right? And you too. Well, you already have yours.
But
No, you don't.
mine's in my discard.
Oh, yours is in your discard.
I don't think I can get it
right.
from my
That's
discard.
funny. Okay.
Okay. Can I have a point, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, so I do nothing.
I think I will use safe houses to give one of these retreat. If one of them has retreat, they can retreat both. Is that how retreat works?
I know it can retreat your herald. Can it retreat all the cards? I don't remember. Let's just look really fast. It'll only take a second. Okay, so it's any number of cards plus all the other stuff.
Okay, so I give one of these retreat. I take the 5, the 9, and the heralds.
Sure.
Not that it was on the same spot, but might as well.
Drew?
Can't do anything.
Okay, so I kill your 6, and when I kill your 6, I get a point for killing it.
Okay. Sorry.
And then I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more points.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
And then I can also govern with a card that is active or in my hand. And if I do, I discard all other cards in the chosen council. This is kind of a weird situation. I think I'm actually not going to govern. Because my hand is weird. So I'm not going to do the governing part. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so that brings us along to autumn. So let's do some autumn actions over here. I am going to... Yeah, that's interesting.
Look at these while you're doing that.
Yeah, sure.
Keep the order.
No worries, you're good to go. Oh, right, because you can take one right now, huh? So I could... Yeah, that's pretty nice, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to govern with this 5 that has 2 hammers on it that I can later move. And then I'm going to resolve this to put out 4 tokens in a location, so I'll just activate a location. So the question is, do I gain the kingdom's favor, which I can already use with my Splendid Guard, although that could in theory go away, although I think that's kind of unlikely. Although maybe it would happen. Or I could do the Necropolis and pick up my Assassin, my Horse, and my Woe. And Woe is not a bad thing to have right now. So I'm kind of torn about which way to go on that front. I think I'm going to pick up these 3 cards with the Necropolis. Like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'll pick up 2 of my my supporters with the 1 action here. I will move this 2 over to here so that I have 2 points on that for next time. I will rally my 2 heirs back to my hand, and then I will put Woe out somewhere. I mean, I guess the battlefield's where all the action's probably going to be, but I'm just going to put it up here in the Highlands. Seems like it's... Oh, sorry. So I rallied my 2 heirs back to my hand, in addition to that governing, and I put woe all the way up there. And I picked up 2 supporters from here and put them back on my board. I think that is all from me.
All right. So for me, I'm going to use a cup with the Moonshine Cove to occupy. I think the best one is the Sword That Slept, which is the summer action to gain 5 strength in the current clash. So we can put these back. When I do that, it has a sword symbol on it, so I get another one here.
And then that's going to refill, I think, immediately, right? So I'm just going to draw the new card. It is Smuggler's Pass. Choose an active card in the current clash. It gains retreat until the end of the clash. And when it retreats, you can journey with it. That's a cool little effect.
Mm-hmm. Then I...
Oh, I forgot to journey. Do I even want one of these? Do you guys mind if I journey really quick?
That's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, sorry. It's an interesting dilemma. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Weird situation.
So then, one thing I have left to do is I have 1 card and it's a deploy card. So I'm gonna put it here. So if you can give me a coin for that.
Absolutely.
I have nothing to govern or journey with, which sucks. But it is what it is.
Tis what it is.
Okay. I think I will deploy.
Not from your own points.
Oh yeah, that'd be a disaster. Thank you. Okay, pick up my heir. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this.
Sorry, I forgot to do my free stuff here.
Yeah, so you get 3 guys
three
back,
guys back.
and
so I'll
you
just
can
take
add
these
1 more
3.
to the castle.
Yeah.
Where do you want this, Joe?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's just gonna be the relics.
Seems right.
Yep.
2 points is 2 points.
If I get it.
If you got it. But you got 2 opportunities.
That's true. That's a very interesting part of that.
It is a really interesting part of it. It
expansion,
makes this like way better, I think.
Yeah.
Or way harder to counter, I think. I don't know. It also, like, it's interesting because we didn't really see this, but on the previous round, I had to put this in the castle, I think, because if I don't win the castle, you guys can kick all the cards out of the castle. Like, that combo thing is more interesting because, it's easier to get those points away, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
I think that might be it.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to winter. My School of the Stones goes away, so my guys are only worth 1 now, but they stay out. Heralds come back, and cards get discarded. Coin goes away. We each have our 5s.
My engine was not in my hand supply or burned, which is burned even a... What is burned?
Burned is lost pile, I think.
That's weird that I'd say lost pile.
Yeah, move it to your supply.
Okay, so it goes to my supply, which I'm not like I'm ever gonna get. I guess if I have a way to ambush it or something.
Yeah, totally. And then these 2 get discarded as well. Here you go.
Yeah.
And then those stay, but these pieces all go. I'll do that. And we're on to the final year here, starting with drawing cards. I'm not drawing any cards.
Oh,
Draw 1
you would
card.
Necropolis the end?
Yeah, the Necropolis thing has been crazy. I've done it 3 times.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I just drew my last card.
I've never drawn these 3. That's pretty good too.
Maybe those are your best cards.
I don't even know what they are. I guess I know what one of them is because I would keep thinking to myself, I wish I had that card. But other than that, okay, cool. Well, are we gonna place our bids on these lovely kingdom cards?
Yeah.
We've got, as we've talked about, the Boatman. Swap a card in your hand with one of your cards in the Lost pile. Endless Library, your faction cards with 1 scroll, gain an extra scroll. Forge Royal Pardon, move any card from your discard pile to your hand. And the new one, Smuggler's Pass, choose one of your active cards in the current clash. It gains retreat until the end of the clash, and when it retreats, you can journey with it. Yeah, it sure is interesting. What does 10 crowns do?
It's pretty useless.
Game a thing, right?
It only affects your tiny little people.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's one of the worst kingdom cards I've seen.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, the Simulacrum is just so good.
It was really strong.
You could occupy it with 13.
I know.
Yep.
I absolutely could do that.
Turn order. That's probably
yeah,
different.
good call. So I think I'm going to stay in first.
I think I'm in second now by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, by 2, I think.
Up 2.
Yeah, that was a disastrous round for me.
Yeah, I guess we should say points. 9, 11, and 18 for me. Okay, back to the kingdom cards. I really don't know what to bid here. It's an interesting question. What does your sun ability do, Drew?
Flank to...
Not that one. Sorry, the kingdom's favor one. The one that I could use with the simulacrum.
You can move your herald to a location in the current region
And move 2
and
supporters
move
with
2
it.
supporters with it.
Or
Or just from other regions to it.
Okay. And what does yours do, Steven? It's the one.
it adds retreat.
It just adds retreat?
Yeah.
Look at all. No, this one. Look at all face down cards.
Oh, I thought you were saying summer abilities.
Oh, sorry. No, I meant the one I could copy. You may swap one of your face down cards with any region with either one of your occupying cards or a card from your hand. That is interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take the simulacrum from you, Drew. And I'm going to overwrite my Assassin's Guild that you guys are going to steal from me anyway.
Fair enough.
I think you go next, Drew? Or wait, you did the 7?
7. Remind me what's over there?
We've got the... Oh yeah, we can throw it up on the screen as well here. So we've got the Smuggler's Pass. Choose one of your active cards in the current clash. It gains retreat until the end of the clash, and when it retreats, you can journey with it. The Boatman, swap a card in your hand with one of your cards in the Lost pile. The Endless Library, your faction cards with 1 lore icon gain an extra 1. And Forge Royal Pardons, move any card from your discard pile to your hand.
Cool.
Yeah, Forge Pardons is pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's what I will take.
There you go.
All right. Do I want to take anything? These are pretty mediocre / bad. How many cards do you each have in hand?
6.
6.
That's a reason to take one. Okay.
Right, Steven's thinking about his ability to make us discard cards equal to the number of kingdom
Yeah, I
cards he
can't
has.
wipe your hands if I don't take one. So I suppose like the retreat one can let me journey. I don't know. That's not that great. great. I guess I'll take. The boatman's not very good either, but what can you do? Do any of them have the symbol that would let me get something on the Council of Relics?
Good question. Yes, the library does.
I guess I just take that because it gives me. If I'm able to win with my herald, that gives me a point.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
so I put one there.
So Stephen added one here, and then the boatman's going to get discarded, and we're going to refill. We've got the Book of True Names, the Courtier's Diary, and the Old King's Signet, which most of them won't matter, but Stephen could take one in autumn. So maybe there's a reason that they will matter.
Yep.
Okay, and that brings us right along to placing heralds. I'm first. I don't know how much it matters. There's kind of an interesting thing here where like I could put both of these in the same region, I think. And the reason to do that is that I can only get stolen from once. So I can't get stolen from multiple times. That like lets me defend my point total and sort of do that. I don't know if I'm far enough ahead to not be trying to get score actively, if that makes sense. To just play defensively like that. But maybe I am. No. That's boring. No, because wherever this goes, we're definitely you guys are all going to pile in wherever I put it. So yeah, I think actually that does make sense because I don't want to lose 2 points to that. That's a lot of points to lose. I'd rather lose 1 point max to that. Is that crazy, guys? Tell me. Especially because I know Steven's going to be discarding our hands in a minute. It's like a pain.
Yeah, I have to plan this round around Steven discarding our hands and probably having some deadly stuff going on.
What does that thing do?
I can make my crown gain deadly, and then when I eliminate for the rest of the round, when any of my cards eliminate one, I get a point and a lore.
Right.
So he doesn't have his ruse, but
I've not added a single card.
Does he have his 5? Is his 5?
his 5 is not showing.
So it's in his hand for sure.
Which 5?
The assassin 5.
Oh, assassin 5.
Yeah. Obviously, the only 5 we care about.
Yeah.
This 5 showing.
Yeah, we don't care about that 5 at all.
Huh.
The downside of this is I'm only giving myself 1 chance to win these 2 points. I don't know. It's a weird choice. Is it legal? I know they can't go in the same location, but can they go in the same region?
I think so.
Okay, great. Yeah, well, Drew's thinking here, like, you guys saw, I have an ambush in my hand. And so now it's like, well, I can't really use the ambush to make a decision about what card to play later because that ambush, the cards that I would play later would get discarded out. So I have to make a decision in the initial card placement about where everything goes. And that's much more complicated than if you just have an ambush and you can maintain a little flexibility.
Yep.
You know? You know, Steven? You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah.
There. And I hate it. I hate it. I'll go up here.
Sure.
All right. So you guys both have cannon advantage that I don't have up there, which is a little scary. You still can make your crowns invulnerable, but you can no longer give them deadly.
That's correct.
But nobody can make them deadly. So no one has that card now? Is that?
No, I got rid of it.
Okay. I'm the only one who can make my crowns deadly, I guess, is the...
Yeah, that's true. But you don't really want your crowns around my crowns. Because they're invulnerable anyway.
Yes. So definitely want to put one of these here. And oh, you can also move your herald around too, so that's sneaky.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that, if I'm being honest, but it's totally true.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Um,
To be honest, I was planning on just using your thing, Stephen, to look at some face down cards. But
yeah.
I could also move my herald around.
I'm behind. Let's make it interesting.
That does make it interesting. Okay, that's that. We're going to go on to placing cards. So I'll see you both in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are. It's an interesting situation. Let me show you my hand, what I'm working with here. So I've got some great cards here. I do have my 2 10s, which are both going to be made invulnerable by Regal Guard, or I could choose to just get a point, but I think it's worth it to just make them invulnerable. I have my flanking 5, I have my assassin 5 that can do a kill. And then the other thing I'm able to do is I'm able to use Steven's Spy Network to look face down cards in a region, and then I can actually swap a card with my 13. So I don't know if they've proc that. Probably they have, but that is an option for me. I don't actually really want to do Drew's thing that lets me move a herald. I mean, in theory, it's worth 1 more point somewhere, but I guess if I moved it into here and 1 here, it'd be worth 2 more points and a point away from Steven, so kind of a 3-point swing, assuming that I won, but I still think that this Spy Networks is what I'm going to end up using my thing on. So, with that in mind, I know that 3 of these cards are going to get discarded. I think what I want to do is hope that this card can kind of randomly pull out this fight, or I could swap this with my 13 if I decide that that is a smart move. And then I'll put, I mean Steven's heirs aren't going to be bigger than my heirs. So I could actually do this and hope to kill Steven's 10. And if not, swap it out for my 13. I mean, if his 10 has deadly, then this makes no sense, because that's where he's going to put his 10, almost certainly. So no, this doesn't make sense. I think I'd rather... I mean, I certainly want to do that. That seems important. I could do something like this, and then like pull this guy into here, if that would make a difference. Because I don't think I'm going to win this fight. I mean, if Steven has his 10 in here and he's got 15, and the max that I'm going to get is going to be like, is going to be 12. So I don't think I can possibly win this. You know what? I think actually this is the right decision, because in theory, then I could get to 15 if I have 2 supporters here, if I decide to put them here. Although I don't think I will, actually. But if I'm lucky enough to kill his 10, I mean, he'll still have this 5 left, so it doesn't really matter. But this seems good because... Man, yeah, it's always hard decisions at this point. I mean, I could also do... Well, I'm really talking for a long time here. I could also do this. And then, if his 10 gets deadly, then this does nothing. But I can add this into here as well. Which could be good. I mean, Drew's going to try and get as big a force in here as he possibly can. And Drew's going to end up with his 3 flanker. Yeah, it's really hard to say. I think I'm going to go for this and just hope to like randomly get lucky down here. And then do this, and then I think I'm going to end up looking at the cards up here. And then I'll decide if I want to do my 13 swap. I'm guessing I'm not going to do it. I guess maybe moving a herald not such a bad idea if I can move my herald down here. Then I could get a point here. I won't lose a point to Drew. And then suddenly this makes some sense. Is Drew's 10 in his discard pile? I wouldn't. No, it's not. So he definitely has his 10. He's going to put as much force down here as he can. So, you know what? I'm going to do this and hope, and I still might move this down here and hope to win this with this. That's an interesting idea. I don't know. That's where I'm going to end it or leave it. It's, you know, these final decisions are always really challenging, but that's what I got.
All right, so we got a pretty tricky last round. Ideally, we want to win this here, but Steven knows that. So is he going to play his deadly effects down here to potentially win? I don't know, but I think we have to try, and then we have to try up here to win and steal a point from Jordan would be ideal. The nice thing, I am going to play 3 cards, lose 3 to Steven, but 1 I can grab using my Forged Royal Pardons. So that'll probably be one of these cards to pull to my hand and then ruse in. So, let me just think about this. Reactive. Okay, so definitely not up there. So my ruse, I'm going to put, I guess, here. And then this is tough. This is tough. Okay, just gotta put my 10 up here and just hope for the best. And then do the 13 down there. Man, the question is, do I want to hold on to my 11 with my pardons, or do I want to pick up the 3 and keep that? The problem is if I ambush an 11, I can't move it around. Oh, I don't know, but that's what I'm doing, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, so that round went horribly. Could not have gone worse. So I need a miraculous round to catch up. I have 2 good cards. My 10, which I can give deadly with this. And this also makes it so that when one of my cards eliminates 1 or more cards, I gain a point and a lore. And they have another poisoner, so hopefully I'll get 2 points from these. If they eliminate multiple cards, I still just get 1 point per time I'm eliminating. Then the rest of my hand is nothing special. And then the other thing I'm planning to do is make everyone discard their hand with night raids, so at least no one will be able to ambush, probably. All right, so the one that realistically I have the best chance of winning is here. So if I put this here, the problem is it's not going to kill the 2 cannons, and I think Jordan's going to play his effect that makes his herald, his heir, have a shield. So this is probably only killing possibly this, which is very disappointing. So maybe I should put it here instead, put this here to try and murder some stuff here. And I guess I'll put this here. Honestly, this herald was kind of a waste. Should have put it down here, something like that. But I think that's pretty much the best I can do. The other thing is I have this effect, which I can give +5. So, I mean, I guess I could... The other alternative is I could put this 10 here, and I could try to use the +5 on it, plus all 3 supporters. Maybe I would have a chance. You know what? Maybe we do that and figure, take some chances. The nice thing is if I tie, I will be the only one with a card probably to do the reclash. So that could be pretty nice, being the only one with a card.
All right, here we go into the very final spring of the game. I'm first. I declare martial law in the Highlands. So no one can swap, add, or move faction cards into this region during the first clash there this round. Martial law has been declared. I also have 2 supporters to add to the board. I don't really have a strong sense of where they should go. This is where I declared martial law because I have my cannon here. I could do this and just like really hope to win this one, or I could try and diversify in one of these two. I guess I'm just gonna do that. And then I have to decide right now whether I want to use Steven's power for the round or Drew's power for the round to move this guy. But given that I just made this decision, I think I'm going to use Steven's spy network power. So it lets me look at all the face-down cards in one region and then do a swapsy.
Yes.
Where do I want to do that? It's kind of a weird thing. I guess this makes sense. But I don't even know if this does make sense. Because what could it even be? What could it possibly be? I think I'm going to do this region down here.
Okay.
Is that crazy and weird? I guess I could just feel better about my life if I looked up there and just knew what was going on.
I think you should do it where you think there's least likely to be a poisoner, because you can swap your 13 in.
That's exactly correct. I can swap my 13 in where there's not going to be a poisoner, but I'm guessing that there's not going to be a poisoner up here because you know that, like, I have this shield here, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess that makes sense. Okay. All right, you've convinced me, Steven. Well, you know, does it make sense because you can move cards around, right? Can you move cards around?
I don't. I no longer have my spy network, and I've already used that, so I don't currently have any.
I could flank one non-flank card that has a crown cup or...
Oh, but you know what Drew's going to do? I think I know what Drew's going to do. I think I'm going to look... I think I'm going to stick with it and look down here.
Okay.
I think that makes sense. Oh, but I can change any card. Well, whatever, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, then what do I swap? I regret everything. I'm not going to swap anything, I think. I'm just going to leave it like that. Well, anyway, that's what it was.
Your cards are just so good, you don't want to change any of them.
No, I don't think that's true. It's just I don't think I should have looked down here. I think I should have looked up there. Now I feel regret. That's okay. This final round is really hard because there's so many different things going on.
Yeah,
you know,
it's really tricky. Okay, so if you have, let's say, a 10 up there, your other crown is also a 10, or is it an 11?
No, they're both 10s.
They're both 10s. Okay. Oh. Okay. New Haven's Harbor, I'm going to add... I'm going to add 2 there.
Okay.
And... Forge Royal Pardons, I will add my Raid and Raise to my hand.
That's what I was thinking you were going to do, and then you'll ambush it in somewhere and it'll be a pain in the ass.
And yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
All right, so me, I will, everyone discard 3 cards.
All of my cards.
All right, what do you have? Your 0, your 4, and your 5 flank.
Thinking here.
What'd you say?
I'm thinking just for a second.
Okay. Oh, well.
He has 4.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't. Yeah, I guess you're right, but I doubt.
I
wasn't paying attention.
No, it doesn't matter. I was wondering if there's an order, but it doesn't really matter.
It would probably be simultaneous, but yeah.
I could see that mattering in a different game than this one.
Yeah.
Well, something that I did that was kind of crazy was I used your thing after I put these down. That's wrong. You got to look at cards before you put things down.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's like the Netrunner, last click draw type of mistake.
Okay.
Ooh, discarded an 11. But he just got, so he has that 3.
Yeah,
you know that he has that 3.
Yeah, exactly. Which makes sense. That's
It's a very good card. Okay. I also am giving my crown deadly, and when I murder stuff this round, I get a point in allure.
Cool.
So I'll leave it face up since it's active for the rest of the game. And then the last thing is supporters. And the question is there any way, do I have any hope in hell of...
What does your sword do? Sorry, I'm just...
+5.
+5, right. Okay. And there's no limitation, it's just +5 anywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
The problem is that I think that you probably have 20 here. So even if I put 3 here and use 5, is that going to be worthwhile? Seems kind of unlikely.
I mean, I don't know what your red card is, but...
I mean, it would have to be...
12.
If you have a 20... Yeah,
Over 13, which we know you don't have.
Yes, yeah. So I think it probably makes more sense to shore up this one.
Sure. All right, and then you're going to put these out. I mean, assuming that you're done with that whole thing.
So for him to use his ambush flank, he's got to have an ambush, or he's got to have an ambush card somewhere. I have no idea where he's likely to have it. Let's do...
Yeah, I guess technically you're in last, so I could tell you what I know about this card, whether or not it's an ambush. I don't think I will, but it's just pointing out that that's a thing I could do.
I will also say, I think there's a chance I can win the top row, but only if you don't do a specific position. I won't say what that is unless you're trending to go that way. Just because, like, if Jordan wins up there, like, it's basically over because of this Herald. But I won't let that influence you, so I'll let you decide right now.
Okay. So
It's interesting. I wonder what the specific ordering is that would let you win or not win or whatever.
well, yeah. If the plan is to flank in there, then I guess.
I guess I didn't say this, but I gave my guys invulnerable in case that wasn't clear. I didn't take a point.
Oh, yeah.
I should have said it out loud.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Is this the position that lets you win up there, Drew? Do you want to convince Steven to do a different position?
No, I'm fine with this.
Oh, okay. So this is the good one for you.
It's a position, I guess.
All right.
Gives me maybe a chance.
Shall we?
Yes. That's not great. Although, oh wait, because but no, your 10's not deadly, right?
My 10 is not deadly.
So I'm still winning this currently.
I am going to do nothing. There's nothing for me to do.
Okay. So yeah, I'll ambush this.
Face up.
No, it's face down when you ambush.
Oh really?
Yep.
Huh.
There's been remarkably little ambushing in this game.
Wait.
Yeah. This is my last card in my deck, so it's like...
So wait, so you
Well, we
can't...
know what that is.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
Wait,
one card in
but if
its
it's
hand.
face down, that means you can't flank it?
It will reveal,
and then
do
it
actions
can
on
use
the
its
card.
ability. Yeah, exactly.
That's really weird.
It is just how it works. I know it is kind of strange. Maybe we've made some mistakes on.
Yeah, I've always seen it
ambush.
put in face up. So there's like a second round?
Yeah, exactly.
The second round, you can only use the abilities on the card, though. So I couldn't use like an extra day ability.
The reason for it is because if you had an ambush too, you don't get to see what his ambush is before you do your ambush.
Got it. Okay.
I think is the reason.
Shit.
Or like retreating, like
Oh, I'm not
you
even
don't know
gonna-
what they ambush.
I'm not
like,
going
what
to
they
kill
ambush.
anything, which is really annoying. So I will pass.
Okay, so we'll reveal Drew's card and learn that it is that deadly horse guy.
What?
Yep.
And then Drew, are you flanking it out?
Yeah, I guess I will flank it.
Actually, please stay. I'll get a point.
No. You're gonna get 3 points anyways.
No.
I need this guy elsewhere, and I guess I'll just slide him along with my two guys.
Wait. Oh, he has that special thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 3 points, Steven.
Yes.
Okay, there they are. 1, 2, 3. Now we're down here.
You have your assassin. That's annoying. It's really annoying.
There's nothing for me to do, so we move along to Drew's turn. This flank, would it let you bring this card with you?
No, supporters, not cards.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
that'd be crazy.
yeah, I'm not fully understanding how you're going to get to...
I mean, I could have tied you up there, I think, is the only...
But I would win ties. Oh no, we'd play another round, but now there's such cards in hand. So then what happens in that case?
I don't know. It's
I don't
just
know
a tie.
either. It's just a tie. That's
Wait, would I be able to be in the third one, or only the?
No, only the tied players.
Because I have a card.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd get to play with that card. That's funny.
But unfortunately, yeah, with that assassin, I can't tie up there. Like, either way, you're coming out on top. And there's not much I can do. So I'll just stay here, I guess.
Okay. Steven?
I mean, I can give this guy retreat. Doesn't really matter, but sure, I'll let him retreat.
You care about your people.
Yeah.
A little bit. Okay, so I die, you die. This guy dies too, right?
Yeah.
And then you win with your 2 supporters there.
So just 2 points.
2 points.
And the effects, I guess I can do it. It's not gonna matter.
All right, and then third.
So as promised, I'm at 20. I pass.
Oh, so I wouldn't have tied you anyways, because Steven's gonna kill my
Yep.
heir.
Okay. So anything you're doing there, Drew?
Nope. Nothing to do.
Steven, any secret machinations here?
Nope.
So you kill Drew's heir for a point and a lore, or just a point?
A point in the lore, yeah.
Point and a lore, that's nice. And then I'll win. I'll take...
Oh,
Oh, Drew, you forgot to get 2 extra points from this.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you had your guy in the
I
castle.
am going to give myself +5 just to clear up this slot and get this card back.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so you have +5, so you're at 15 to my 20. I'll win. I'll score 1, 2. I'll take 1 from Drew, 3, and then 2 more from the court. So I'll just put that 1 that Drew gave me back and take a 5. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then I could govern, but I have nothing in my hand. Oh, I could govern with one of these. Could this possibly matter? Sure. I can do 1 action at the end. Okay.
All right. So Autumn.
Autumn. I'm first. I'll rally this. I will send it to this court here, and I'll do 4 things worth of value, and I'll take the tiebreaker token. Not that it matters, but for fun.
Cool. I'll just pass. I don't really have anything of value. I still have 2 cards on my supply. So
Fair enough.
alright. I'll rally this. I will... Is there any kingdom card that could get me a point or anything?
Whenever you win a clash, no. Move one of your active cards into a council. Reveal your hand, no. Choose one of your active cards in the current clash. Nope.
Just, is there one that has this...
Did you win a place with this guy?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
you got
yeah.
one more
So I
point
should have
for
one more
this.
point.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So here's 1 more.
Sweet. Thanks. Are there one that has that heart icon for the Council of Secrets?
There is one that has that.
Okay, so I'll grab that one.
Okay, that's going to be... There's 2 of them.
I don't know.
I'll give you the Book of True Names because it sounds cool.
Although, wait, that one has an autumn thing, so I'll take that one.
Oh, that makes sense. Sorry.
I mean,
It's not going to matter at all, but yeah, totally.
Okay, and then... so that gives me another one there. And...
Here now.
I don't think it's...
castle and get rid of Jordan's cards.
I can definitely cast... Yes, so I can castle to govern... do I have...
You can remove all my cards from this court.
Yeah.
That'll feel good. Both my ears.
A little moral victory.
Yeah, that'll feel pretty good.
So I will use these to put 2 more there.
Yeah, so I'll lose these.
And then do that.
Pretty sweet.
And that is pretty much it. I think I could journey, but no, that's not going to give me any points or anything.
Remove
So
all my ears. Just I should have shown that. All right. Cool. Thanks for the game, guys.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, final
Final
score
scores
23 for me.
14.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, am I also 14?
Oh.
I'm just go for tiebreakers for second.
Yeah, he is the one and only
I'm
tiebreaker.
also second. No, I think it'd be that. So it'd be Drew. And
I don't know. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of the game and also of the Legendary Creatures module?
I wish that there was like some way to give the legendary creatures a shield, because I feel like they felt kind of anticlimactic in the second half of the game. Like people were scared to use them because of assassins.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, a 13 with a shield would be really powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, just a way, not necessarily that they always have it, but if there was like some way to give it to them.
There might be
theory-
kingdom cards in the expansion. Who
Right.
knows? It has like more abilities that can interact with them, but
Yeah. I mean, in theory, you should be less worried about losing them to assassins because they're not going to the lost pile if you can acquire them again. Right? Like, they're one-time use kind of no matter what.
yeah, but I think the idea that they're being telegraphed makes them like a juicy target
Yeah.
for sure. Like I had mine and killed in the last round. But I think it is interesting that you can kind of bluff, like, oh, put your 13 where your herald is, and not your
animal is.
animal.
Yeah.
But
What do you think about having multiple heralds on the board and like the points changing more frequently and that kind of thing? To me, like, the base game is so good, and I would happily play with legendary creatures or without it.
Yeah.
And I would play with both, and I'd play with all the different modules, and I'd be like happy to kind of play it however. I'm not sure if I'm like, I must include this every time. But I still really enjoyed it, and I'd be happy to play with it again.
Yeah,
Do you guys feel differently than that?
it was just kind of like a different flavor, I feel like, with the 2 heralds. It really, even though it was a subtle thing, it added a lot. And there was like a lot more overlap between our heralds.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
meant like there was a lot of tension in every round, because it was like points were going to swing one way or the other.
Yeah, that's a good point. It kind of reminds me of the little hirelings in Root, that like they add a little spice.
Like hirelings, I think I would play this at lower player counts. Like I think that I would maybe recommend this at 2, and like say it's like okay at 3, and it's probably very unnecessary at 4, because like you already have 4 heralds out there. Like, do you need 8 heralds?
Sure,
Like,
sure.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, cool. Fair point. You guys excited to play more King's Crown in the next coming weeks?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for checking out this video, and check out the Old King's Crown Kickstarter that's live right now. I'm hoping to have one more game of this up every week of the campaign, but we'll see who's available, and it might be solo games. And we'll be continuing to explore all the different modules and play this game as much as we can. I think it's certainly still a top tier game for me, and I had a great time. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, and like and subscribe for more Old King's Crown content coming down the road. If I didn't already say that, and if I did, I'll just edit that out. All right, thanks so much.